Jing Jie Schizonepeta is such a fine, mild little release exterior herb. It's so sane making. It's not like a boom, crash, open kind of an herb like Ma Huang ephedra. It's just a gentle release exterior. When we say release exterior, we mean on a very physical level that the pores, which were maybe caught kind of sagging a little bit, like the Wei Qi, the marching line of sentries that patrols our perimeter, might have been caught sagging a little bit somewhere. And some cold wind got in, and it blew in some dust, and it blew in some pathogens, and shunk. All the soldiers said, alert, 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 alert. An enemy has penetrated the exterior. And the pores tighten, they close. We cease sweating, we cease permeability, and then we start saying, now, where's that thing that got in? And what am I going to do to it? I'm going to beat up that little piece of pollen. That's for the more irritable, hot conditions where we have release exterior herbs that are also cooling. And then there's the, oh no, there's a pathogen in. Oh no, let me throw all my wet tissues at it and kind of drown it in socks and tissues and blubby stuff so that it's sequestered. Like, let's roll out the goo so that this dangerous piece of pollen or viral pneumonia or whatever it is will be just bogged down there, and I can just let it slowly ooze out of my nose. But no more is going to get in, and we're keeping a phlegm boundary to keep it from going deeper. So that kind of position of defensive shutdown, halt everything, we're closing the perimeter, becomes problematic in and of itself. Release exterior herbs are about reopening the perimeter and going, phooey, kind of like a full body sneeze. It's a big eject. Some of the ejects are more big than others. Ma Huang ephedra is like, boing. Ma Huang ephedra is for when not only is the perimeter closed, but it's covered in 6 feet of snow or snot. And to reopen it, you need a kind of boom, really intense. And so whenever we're working with Ma Huang ephedra, we're always having something that helps you hold on to what you don't want to have thrown out. Jing Jie Schizonepeta is much gentler. It's more like, poo. Let's reopen. We don't have to be defensive. Let's just throw some of this stuff out. It doesn't have the heavy snocular aspects. It's not very cooling, very warming. It's fairly moderate. This makes it a premier herb for just gently helping the exterior come off of the kind, what I'm going to call the preemptive defensive. Many people use Jing Jie Schizonepeta and other very mild release exterior herbs for people who find that everything is getting on their nerves, because their nerves are a little bit preemptively defensive. Like they're already like, who's going to do the next thing? And everything, you know the feeling of when somebody in your office or when you're taking a test or something, and somebody's got their pencil and they're like, tap, 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 tap. While they're thinking, they're just going tap, 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 semi-irregularly, tap, 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 tap. And you feel as though it is banging directly on your skin. This is basically an allergy attack. This is, the skin gets more and more defined in relation to the exterior, which we cannot control and make into an orderly little environment. Tap, 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 tap. And the gentle release exterior herbs, of which Jing Jie Scizonepeta is a great example, they just help the edge of the person soften to the point where it no longer feels as though the pencil tapping is happening outside of your body. It's almost incorporated. The ticking of the clock that was driving you crazy now drives you no more crazy than the sound of your own heartbeat. The occasional mumblings and bumblings of other people in the house are no disturbance any more than the gurgling of your own intestines going merrily along. The boundary between self and other has softened. We no longer feel so distinct, so defensive, nor so invaded. We're at peace with what's blowing in the wind around us. Yeah. Okay. Like that.